The Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria, SCSN, has come out to say that they wouldn't accept a Christian being the INEC chairman in Nigeria, that if that happens, that means they would not recognize the 2027 election. So this is currently trending amongst other things like the president's visit to Turkey. So first, I would like to comment on this because if I still remember correctly, we have a Muslim ticket for the president and the vice president. And the Christians were graceful enough to accept this horrible combination because it's something that's not supported by anyone, just like the Muslims wouldn't allow it to be a Christian ticket. But the Christians still didn't do anything. So what is the problem with having an INEC chairman who is a Christian? So I would actually understand if he is not competent, if he is not qualified, or if he has some bad record that makes him not capable of occupying that position. So the idea of saying that a Christian shouldn't occupy the position of being an INEC chairman is completely terrible. It is terrible. And I honestly want to talk about something very important. And this is the whole idea of this Islamic cleric or Islamic organization coming out when it comes to issues of people who were appointed by the government. So what right do they have to start interfering in the government business? It's not a mosque. It's not an Islamic thing. It is a Nigerian thing. So I think they should focus more on working on themselves, like the northern part and the current insecurity. And of course, I'm sure everyone saw that recently the military were ambushed. 7 people were killed, and they said they abducted 13 people, I think. So these people should be more concerned about that and be concerned with the security challenges in Nigeria, not interfering in government. We elected a democratic president, and we have people in various offices in the government who should do what they were appointed or elected to do, not the SCSN coming out to start detecting things that should happen in Nigeria and to Nigerians. And also, I also saw something that the APC chieftain, Farouk Aliu, said, that the North would not agree for a Christian ticket. That it is a threat to them. But the Christians have agreed and you guys cannot agree. So what I see all the time is that the Christians are graceful enough and patient enough to accept some certain things with the hope of building a happy Nigerian. And they put their idea on competence. But the Muslims, their idea is on their own religion. It is a religious idea, not based on qualification. So this is basically what I have to say. And I would like us to have this discourse and talk about these very important topics because it's very crucial that we know where we stand as Christians in Nigeria or every other tribes or faith or beliefs in Nigeria. We really have to come out to know what these Islamic clerics, what these organizations, Islamic organization, what they are all about. Because so far they don't care about anyone else but themselves and their religion. Thank you.
Just to add a little bit to what Famous has said, Nigerian Christians are playing a very dangerous game. Yeah, if we decide to be honest with ourselves, we are playing a very dangerous game. We are being delusional and we are being elusive from the truth, despite the fact that the truth is right in front of all our eyes to see. Now, you see how brazenly bold this Sharia, Muslim, sheikhs, whatever, how brazenly bold they've become in the nation especially since the time of Buhari. But this administration of Tinubu, the thing is on a whole new level. Like now they are on steroids. It's like the state has been totally captured. I hope not. But the point I'm trying to drive is that at what point are the Nigerian Christians going to realize that something has to be done And this is something that has to be done. It's not something that anyone can do for you, but only you can do for yourselves. It's not something that you expect the government to do for you, or you expect the United States of America to come do for you. No, no. You have to protect yourself. So you have to fight for yourself. At this point, that's all that's left. Let's just stop deceiving ourselves. We, the Southerners, we are at war. Or let me say, these people are at war with us. But we are constantly acting like that is not the case. But that is exactly the case. They are not even trying to hide it anymore. So my question again is, what are we doing about it? Are we going to blab our mouths for all the days of our lives? Just talk, talk, talk. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure everything that is happening is out there for everybody to see. How come only a few are actually kind of interested? It seems like the majority of us are not interested in threat to our lives. This is a threat to our lives. So many questions on my mind, but I just can't ask all of them as they go. It might take the rest of my life to ask the questions I have in mind for Nigerians, especially. I hope we do better one day. That's my take.
Yeah, and I would like to add my final thought on this. And this is Christian Association of Nigeria coming out to reject Sharia Council's call for INEC chairman's removal. So this is really commendable. Everyone should start speaking out, not just the Christian Association of Nigeria, but the whole Christians in Nigeria, the people who are tired of these terrorists, banditry, kidnappings, and all of that. Even in our military, everywhere, these people are affecting everywhere. They've become nuisance in the society. So we have to get rid of this thought, this mindset. And as you can see in all of these things that are happening right now, Islamic heads coming out from different groups, then you can actually tell that the problems is not even the terrorists themselves. It is their leaders. It is their representatives. These people that are supposed to guide them and lead them and tell them to do the right things, they are busy having religious war, talking about things that would benefit them instead of things that would benefit Nigeria and Nigerians. So this is really terrible and it must change. We should call them to order because obviously they are really terrible people and that's who they are. That's what they are. And it has to change. It has to change. Thank you.